and member of the ELC. That is Executive Leadership Council. He's also the first shareholder in Washington, D.C., the rest of the United States of America, and all over. He is the man that is the one we refer to as everybody's coach. He gives us Coach Eric's play of the day, and we're talking about none other than Coach Erik Robinson, 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 Robinson.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo! Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy. I was trying to see how long you can do it today. Woo!
You looking extra crispy. What is going on?
Am I looking crispy today?
Extra.
Do I look sharp? Ooh.
Got your collar right and everything.
Got the collar. The wardrobe got me right today.
You
wardrobe.
got it.
That's what happens when you upgrade your wardrobe crew. Woo! Or you just threaten them. I ain't upgrading them. I just put a little threat in there. So, y'all, are y'all excited?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come on now. Carol came in and said, I was excited. I'm fired up. Then you had Clover talking about, I'm doing this. Come on now. Woo! Everybody, y'all, I got something for y'all today. I got to jump right in it. First, I want to say thank you to Tawana Chisley, A.H. Chisley, the Grio Leo, for locking it down, holding it down. And something about Tawana, she got a good clock. All I'm going to say is that she has a really good clock. Her clock is better than some people. That's all. I'm gonna leave it right there. Her clock is better than some.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Erik always sends me a text that says, hey, let's take it to 9:04. Let's take it to 9:05.
I didn't get the message.
That was a public service announcement.
That was a sometimes, not all the time, maybe, could be, possible.
Well, Erik, you got your drift time back, so stop drifting, buddy. Let's go.
Hey, he ain't gonna let you throw him under the bus.
You see how you try to throw him under the bus, they just come on out.
He ain't gonna let you do it.
Ain't gonna let you do it. Ain't gonna happen.
Tawana, I'm trying to give you your kudos. Tawana, you got a good clock. That's all I'm saying. Tawana, you got a good clock.
I didn't get the message. I mean,
no, you got a good. I'm trying to. That's my compliment to you, Tawana.
Okay.
You have a really good clock. Don't let nobody steal your compliment. You have a really good clock, Tawana.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You good. You good like that. Now, oh my goodness. If y'all knew what I wanted to give y'all today, y'all gonna be like, oh my goodness, Erik. No, he didn't. And I think
You lost your notes.
I think I deleted I lost my notes.
And he's gonna blame it on me. Watch. He's gonna find a way to blame it on.
No, I found them. I thought I labeled them, but I got heavy-handed and labeled it wrong. Got my notes, y'all. Woo! I'm gonna finish up where I left off. Talking about how most people want to start their own business, but they want to do it their way. And here's the thing. There's a saying, an employee's worst nightmare is losing their job. The entrepreneur's worst nightmare is having to get a job.
Yes.
Most people start their business to get away from their job, but they won't follow instructions, so they end right back up on their job.
Hold up, Erik. Say that again. I know you said it last night and you said it today, but say that one more time. Drill that.
Most people start a business so they can get away from their job, but then they will not follow the directions, and so they end right back up on their job.
That's if their job let them back.
They got to go find another job, Jock. They back in the job market. They back on the hunt.
They back on the market.
Back on the market. At least sometimes they got a little bit more skills now, but they back on the market. Why? Because the business don't work. 95% of most businesses fail in the first year. So 95% of the people who come, they're going to end up right back at work on the job. I'm not knocking a job, but I'm telling you, who would like to be the 5% who makes some money?
Yep.
5% of a lot of people, it's a lot of people. I did the math, I researched. Do y'all realize last year, 2024, over 400,000 people became new millionaires?
Hmm. You remember those years, Eric, when there used to only be like 4 or 5 a
Yeah.
year?
Now it's 400,000. And people say, well, how can I be one of them? We got to follow the plan. First, you got to have the plan, know the plan, then follow the plan. See, here's the cool thing about this. In business, when you become an entrepreneur, you get away from the job, nobody with a capital N, N-O, nobody is responsible for giving you the play.
Hmm.
That's
So,
the
so how you get to play, Eric?
you got to go find, you got to go seek it out. See, that's why people love the direct sales, network marketing business model, because you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
That's a
See,
message.
that's the message. Uncle Jock, me and you've been best friends for a long time. Yes or yes?
Yes, sir.
So we got in, you introduced me to a company, an opportunity to start my own franchise. We started our own franchise, and you started your own franchise in the same franchise.
In the same city.
In the same city. And we, as best friends, were now what?
Competitors.
Competitors. He
On the
wasn't
phone,
required.
on the phone every day. Sometimes we would meet up at the same locations competing.
His table's over there, my table's over there. But guess what? He was not required as a best friend to tell me his trade secrets because he had partners and I had partners. Are y'all with me? Now we come into business together in the direct sales model. We're not competitors. I have an interest in giving him my trade secrets. He says, hey, Eric, my team is here, so you better deliver the goods. Are y'all with me? It's a partnership relationship that goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
When we was out there in the real world, the other world, the non-direct sales, we competitors. We ain't shared. Oh, don't tell him that. Hide the stuff. Uncle Jock's coming over. Cover your names. He'd be over there looking like, what they doing over there? Hey, Eric, what you doing? Just peeping, nosing through.
It was so funny because the conversations would go something like, the funny thing is the conversations would go something like, hey, Eric, what you up to today? Oh, man, nothing much, just trying to find my way. Like, come on, man, really? But that's how it was. We were competitors.
What you doing today? Nothing, man. I don't know. My back kind of hurt me, brother. And then we'd be at the same location. It'd be a big event. We'd be at the same location. Huh? I thought your back was hurting you. Huh? I thought you had to take your mother to the doctor. See, that's what I love about this industry, that we able to help one another. But make sure you understand, you need to go in with the mindset, entrepreneurs, that you are responsible for getting your information. You are. So what do? You call, you ask, you seek it out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a call from a young lady who has way more experience than me. Say, hey, Eric, I need to get on your calendar yesterday. And we talked. She's booked me. She's like, I just need to play to what I need to do to get to the next level. I need my strategy session.
Hey, Eric, do you realize most people don't do that? You remember you used to always say, one thing I love about watching Eric, when he joins a business, his first priority, or one of his first priorities, is finding the leader to connect with that has the playbook to give him the play. And then he asks the question, how did you become successful in this model? And people do not ask that question. Like I asked Eric when we first got started, Eric, I'm going to be on your heels. Like, all right. Eric was like, I'm going to be on your heels. We ain't know what we was doing.
Nope. But I knew one thing. If there's somebody who know how to market and move people and understand and grasp information and break it down, Uncle Jock, well, there we go. We're going to figure this out. Man, we call our inner circle. Me, Jock, Aurelio, Dr. Mary, Myron, and Tasso. Man, Myron and Tasso knew more than we did. We made sure every day we talking, every day, several times a day we talking. Boom, bam, bam. We got to get this information. And then I went to the CEO and started saying, hey, I need you to give me the information.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jamie Prickett, twice a week, we met twice a week. Man, Eric, I meet with you twice a week with the CEO. Can't get him now. Now he's the CEO of an even bigger company, right? But at that time, like I got my hands on him with this Medicare. Brandon knew more. Man, Brandon became like my little brother. Boom, Brandon. I got text him. I talked to Brandon 7 times a day, trying to learn this stuff. I kept calling Medicaid for a long time, right? And I finally got Medicare, right? I started to get it right. And I was listening to Brandon. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, every day he dropped me, he say, another new nugget, another new nugget, another new nugget. Man. See, y'all come here and get the nuggets. Now the question is, what are you going to do with the nuggets? Right? What are you going to do with the nuggets? Think about this. There are companies right now today in the United States of America. Now, I don't know how much money they make, but they make a decent amount of money to stay in business selling dirt. I thought about that for a while. I said, me and my wife, when we had our thing, Eric, we had the people coming over and she wanted to make the backyard and the playground look a little bit better. So we went and bought some dirt, mulch, some chopped up wood. We got trees. We had to pay the guy to chop down the trees. Then we had to pay another company to put in some mulch.
Bring the trees back in a different form, huh?
Yeah. And people are making a living selling dirt. Are y'all catching me? Dirt is free. You can go find.
Take it a step further, Eric. People making money selling manure.
Selling crap.
Literally.
And we flushing it down the toilet. Get it out my house, and then the farmers go pick it up and they. Are y'all catching me? So why are you saying, like, some of y'all, man, I can't make this work? Man, you gotta have an entrepreneurial mindset. If they can sell dirt and poop, you got to be able to sell an opportunity to help somebody financially win.
Ooh, boy, you better
set up a legacy.
Rewind.
Can the church say amen? Amen.
On fire this morning. Rewind.
Man, think about it. If somebody can make a financial profit and support their family and turn into $1 million business selling crap, you got to be able to make a living selling financial legacies. Are y'all with me? Selling generational wealth. Selling pride. Because see, some people working a job they don't have no pride in. But now we got a chance to show them a business that they can take pride and stick it on their chest and walk around and people's like, what's that? What's a green sheet? We can even dance to it. Get your green sheet. Everybody get your green sheet. I ain't never seen a McDonald's employee walk around going, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, paste on a sesame seed bun. They at the bus stop with the all beef patties saying, hey, McDonald's. Now the owner might be, but the employees ain't walking around going, yeah, check my golden arches. Check my golden arches. Check my golden arches. Nah, man, they take that thing off. As soon as their shift is over, uniform off. Telling you, we got something to be proud of. People selling water. People getting rich selling water. Water everywhere. Matter of fact, think about this, y'all. I want y'all to understand the power of entrepreneurship. Anybody got a water bill from a water company?
Don't talk about it.
We pay for them to deliver us water, and then we pay again for them to take the water out. Oh my goodness.
Hey, E.
Yes, sir.
I'm a flip your brain with this one. Remember the pet rocks?
Uncle Jock, the pet rocks. My cousin had a pet rock. I went one time, I tried to switch it out, and they got caught. They're like, took my pet rock. No, I think the box back there. They're like, that's not Sammy. What you mean that ain't Sammy? Sammy was smooth. This one's been outside and rough and hard. Pat him down, check his pockets.
Wait, did your pet rock have a face and all that on it?
Man, it wasn't mine. It was my cousin. I took it, put it in my pocket.
What I'm saying is, did it have a face on it?
I can't remember.
See, the pet rock.
He had a box.
The pet rocks had faces. They would paint faces and stuff on it and sell them joints.
Yeah, I don't know if she got the face upgrade, but she definitely had the box with little flower, little fluff in there, like a little bed in it. I remember.
So it got sold. It got sold to her, right?
Yeah, sold. They put it by the window, let it get some light and everything. Man, let me stop. Don't get me. But think about it, y'all. So we are selling real opportunities and legacy building and financial strategies and financial literacy and brain power. Are y'all catching me?
Yes.
So why are we still thinking like, I don't know? Well, got my training today. Uncle Jock is the master at helping me get off track. I just want to say that, Jock, so we can fulfill the prophecy that you said that I was going to blame you.
Absolutely.
I wanted to make sure you was right today. But
you're gonna make Crystal think we crazy.
Crystal, we're crazy for greatness. All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, I gave y'all yesterday the blueprint and keys to success. I gave you 4 of them. Then we went into talking about the numbers. But today, I want to just focus on the 4 types of knowledge. Today, I want to really focus on the 4 types of knowledge. If you can master this in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give y'all the 4 types of knowledge. If you're still hanging in there. Number 1 is learned knowledge. See, learned knowledge is what you get from the teachings and the trainings. That's like when you go to school, you go to class. You get the learned knowledge. That's good. They sometimes we call them people book smart. You ever met somebody who you say they book smart, they all A's, and you ask them a simple question like, how do you cook a hamburger? How you know when a hamburger's ready?
No common sense.
No. But you ask them what's Einstein, what's E equal MC squared? Oh man, they can tell you all kinds of things, the Pythagorean theorem. They can tell you all the kind of studies, who did what, who chopped down the cherry tree, was it George Washington, who crossed over when the pilgrims got settled. They know all the dates. But if you ask them, like, is that milk any good in the refrigerator? Like, check the expiration date. Like, what's the expiration date? Smell it. Oh my goodness, they don't know. They ain't got no common sense, but they got book knowledge. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
Learned knowledge has its place, especially in an industry like this, because you got to be able to get licensed. See, I know a lot of us, when we get into life insurance, we're over probably 18. We got to be. But some of us are a few years past our high school years or a few years past our college years. Are y'all with me? And I know some of y'all like Monique Pinckney got the MBA. You go back and get all the advanced degree. But the majority of y'all have been a couple of years past your formal education. Would that be a fair statement?
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to go back and get that brain working for the learned knowledge so you can pass the test. And then these companies come out with different programs. So now you got to learn the product. That's learned knowledge. So there's a place for learned knowledge. With AI coming out, we're going to talk about that. Uncle John's going to break that down. Hopefully we can get him to pour it out maybe next week. With AI coming out, y'all, for the first time in history, listen to me. This is a PSA. For the first time in the history of the planet that I know of, definitely in the United States of America, I'm going to go there. I'm going to stop at the United States of America. For the first time in American history, the next wave of wealth, the ability to achieve it, and the knowledge to achieve it, the rich and the poor are at the same level. For the first time in history, for the next wave of wealth, the rich and the poor are at the same level.
Eric, you got to peel back that onion some more, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's, man, if people don't understand how important that is, I'm going to be quiet. My bad, E. Go ahead.
No, because Uncle John's been trained to learn this. Here's the thing. Let's talk about the different ages of wealth. You start off with the agriculture age. And back then, and Uncle Jock does great training in week 2. We teach this to our agents. The agriculture age. Well, land equal wealth. So if you was a farmer, you had land. That's why they started the slavery, right? So they needed some people to go work the land. And they wanted to go work the land for free. So you had people who had land that equaled the wealth. The rich people had more land. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Agriculture. So if you didn't have no land, it's hard to have some wealth. If your family didn't come over and get some of that land and take some of that free land, it's hard to have some wealth. See, I live in the state. Anybody know what state I live in?
Maryland.
We call it
Yeah.
Maryland,
Maryland.
but it's actually Maryland. It's Mary's land. They came over and claimed this area, this territory. Are y'all with me? Claimed the state. So if you didn't have land, you didn't have wealth. The next thing, we started to move to the industrial age. Now we got the farmers, so they started making machines to get the farmers so we can start farming, right? And then industrial age, and then some of the most powerful families that came around, like the Carnegies today, right? The Rockefellers. Are y'all with me? The people like the Chase family with Chase Bank, that's a family. Because they started loaning money. The bankers start loaning money, right? Ooh. Some of those families created wealth. Now you had back then, if you had machinery, if you own the machineries like the John Deeres and all the other who can make the Henry Fords who made cars, right? When the Chryslers, if your family can make the machinery and get a part of that, that created wealth. The steel, the trains, all of those things that made the world move. That's the people who got rich. Could you make the planes? Could you make the trains? Could you make the automobiles? Could you make the lights? GE. Are y'all catching me?
Mm-hmm.
People who can make things, the industrial age, that got rich. So you had to have some money, some capital, some access to the resources. The people, the farmers who had money and land, they started investing into those things. Are y'all with me? Banks. Now, the next move became the distribution age. Like you started saying, now they got all these machines, you got to sell the stuff. So who's selling the stuff to? Well, the stores, like Walmart's. One of the richest families on the planet still today, Walmart. Who had the distribution channels? So you had to have money to get the stores to get the distribution channels. Even companies like Amway started creating distribution models. Mary Kay, it's a distribution model. Are y'all with me? Amazon is a distribution model. They don't make the products. They just distribute the product. Are y'all with me? People like Macy's, Woolworths, some of these household names, there's families behind that started those businesses. AT&T, it's a network of phones. Sprint sold to T-Mobile, but does anybody know what Sprint stands for?
Used to. They were had something to do with trains.
Had something to do with train. I think it was Southern Pacific
International Railroad, something like that.
Railroad Transportation. Sprint was a train. It was
Southern Pacific Railroad International. That's what it was.
Thank you. It was a train company. Why? Because Sprint had the lines that went down the train tracks. And they put as the train started to go, they started to develop the phone lines and stuff like that. That's how they got popular. And then it started getting the airways. Are y'all with me? But Sprint was with the trains. Connecting America. Distribution. And morphed into technology. And then the technology age. Right? Who had the advantage? People who had the wealth. Are y'all catching me? Computers used to be very expensive. Think about it. Now you can go get a laptop for $200, but you couldn't do it when they first started. Oh no, I worked at Circuit City. Back in the day, that got me through college. And I remember selling these computers with the floppy disk when the disk was really floppy, right? Anybody remember the floppy disk? You could get the disk, they call them floppy disk because the disk could flop. Them big old ones. It's like a 5 1/4. Then they got the little small hard disk, the hard floppy disk. And then we get to jump drives, and then we got to all the downloading. But it was expensive, right? I still got one of my first Apples. Uncle Jock told me one of my first computers. I got an Apple Mac, old school Mac. Man, that got Dr. Mary through college. We was ahead of the curve. That thing was like $7,000, $6,000.
Wow.
Ooh. I got it on a discount.
Got it for a good price, didn't you, bro?
Got it for a good price. Yeah. Got my wife through college. Matter of fact, made me want to go back to school and finish my degree. But that's another story. So what am I saying? Now AI hit the scene so quick that the rich don't have an advantage. Now the uber rich, like the people invest in billions, like the Microsofts, the Bill Gates invest in billions, Google, right? Like the Sergey Brin and all those Google people, they invest in billions into that. People invest in billions, but guess what? It's a playing field that the regular rich people, they don't know AI just like we don't know AI. They're in class learning while we over here look on AI. And some people think like, I heard somebody say, AI my friend, AI my friend. You mean ChatGPT? AI goes beyond just chat. AI AI is bigger than just chat. Just going and say, hey, chat, write a prompt for chat. Are y'all with me? That's a good start. But AI can do more things than just chat. Are y'all catching me? AI can do tasks and things that you typically don't do, like send out your emails, like respond to messages, like actually go find clients. They can go search the whole web and find you potential prospects. You're like, where I go find people? And when you start mastering AI, it go find people and make the calls and make the emails and send out follow-up and set up the appointments for you. Huh? What? Wait, what? But see, some of us don't want to learn it. Why? We're just going to sit back and act like it don't exist. Learned knowledge. What are you learning? And who are you learning from? Ooh. See, some of y'all need to go start learning from some experts and stop watching them TikTok, Instagram, learning how people can silly pet tricks, I call it. That's number one. Number two, applied knowledge. Applied knowledge. That's when you go actually take what you learned to God, apply it, and you get the experience. See, some people stop at learned knowledge. I learned it. Okay, now what? We come here every day. This is learned knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. You get the skills. You get the real world training, but then you don't go and apply it. Or you apply it and you get rejected. Boom, somebody hits you upside the head. Not literally, but figuratively. It's like, psh, they smacked me. They said, no, Eric, it didn't work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a fight. You got to get smacked several times. You're going to get smacked several times, and then the next person's going to kiss you and go, ooh, is that so smooth? Are y'all catching me? See, you ain't going to get smacked every time. There's a yes out there. So go expecting the yeses, and when the no's hit you, so what? You're just not my yes just yet. And you might want to pray that I come back and ask you a second time, because there's millions of people that I don't got to come back to the no the second time. A good salesperson will, but guess what? Let me say this. A great salesperson typically comes back a second time, but a good salesperson can make a living never coming back. Why? Because there's enough people out there. There's enough people out there, y'all, that you don't even have to come back all the time. You thinking everybody's getting your message. Let me share something with you. Let me give y'all numbers of mindset of a champion. Okay. I send a morning message out there every day to say, hey, y'all, we got a call coming up. What's going on? Just to remind people about this call. I sent it to this one group. It has 170 members. 170 people in this WhatsApp group. Are y'all ready? I sent the message out today. And the cool thing about WhatsApp, it tells me how many people got it. So it was read by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 170 people are in the group. Only 7 people read the message. And the last one read it at 9:27. I sent it out at 8:30. Somebody saw it at 8:46, 8:31, 8:59, 8:56. What if I said, oh my goodness, these people don't get it. They ain't never got the message, y'all. Are y'all catching me? So why are you getting frustrated? You think, well, I paid the post. Did somebody see my post? No. They did not see it. So don't get upset. So don't get upset when they say no. Are y'all with me? You don't get too high on the side. Don't get too low when it's low. Tomorrow, I'm going to give y'all the other two. The other two is going to take a little bit of time. Tomorrow, I'm going to give y'all the other two. So can somebody remind me, Eric, you got to give me the other two types of knowledge, because that's the last two is what's going to make you rich. The first two is going to send you on the right path. The last two are going to make you rich. With that being said, turn it back to you, Troy.
All right. Let's give Coach Erik a round of applause, because you just got served a master class of the day by one of the best in the business. And he don't never fail us at all, come day in and day out. Well, with that being said, family, it is time to see if you are ready to apply some of that knowledge that you got during the master class. So this is where we get to reflect in our Annie Willie recap relay, inspired recap relay, the best reflection of today's master class. And you got 1 minute to do it in. 1 minute, 1 minute. So that means you got to move really fast. You can't do it like you did when you did 2 minutes. All right. So with that being said, let's get it. And we're going to start with none other than the place you want to be when you become famous, on the front of anybody's cereal box. And we got our own special K right here, and we call her Stella K. So let's do it.
Thank you. Thank you. The rich, for the first time in history, the rich and the poor are on the same level. That's it.
Oh,
Now, see, that's a demonstration of how you run a quick split. And we know how to make it happen because we run our businesses with speed around here. And we're going to take it now. Thank you, Miss Stella K, for bringing it into the zone. And we're going to put it in the outstretched hand of none other than the Griolio.
okay. So I had the question I wrote down, Eric said, what are you going to do with the nuggets you're getting? So I just said, turn it into a gold brick. I thought, oh, we gotta use that one.
Ooh.
Man, is that it?
That's it.
A 12-second split from the Griolio, the storyteller? What? That's what I'm talking about right there. We running some quick, fast, making some quick, fast moves in our businesses today. And now I get a chance to pass it on to none other than Mrs. Monique Pinkney, the NBA, your insurance and tax pro. Let's go.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Nobody's responsible for giving you the play. You have to get it in yourself and seek it out. Over 450,000 people became millionaires in 2024. Why not us?
Why not us?
10-second split again. Everybody's on it today, Coach. I'm here to tell you, you must be doing a super phenomenal job of coaching. Everybody's coach is getting it done. And now we get a chance to put it on to the team captain. He is Dr. Mark, the financial prophet. That's with a Profint. So, man, you are it. Let's get it.
I know me and my wife are lined up because I want to share the same thing. Nobody is responsible to give you the play. But also, Coach said something about many businesses have a trade secret. And I remember a few months ago, Coach gave us a trade secret with with our village. And our trade secret is 5 magic words. And if you use that trade secret every day, you are going to have success. And not only in writing business, but also building your business. Don't miss the trade secret. He whispered it a couple of months ago, but who's applying that knowledge of what we were given? So, Coach, thank you today. We're responsible for that play, and we're going to run it and run it and run it to become millionaires. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Yay, yay, yay. And we still under 30 seconds in our split times. I'm trying to tell you, we getting it today. And everybody knows the way now. And with everybody knowing the way, if you get lost, come on back and check with Miss Gaji, because she is the guide. I'm trying to tell you, she's ready to go. Let's get it.
Thank you, Troy. You can make $1 million selling crack or crap. I don't know which one, but both can be true. And you can definitely make money selling generational wealth. Let's do this. Let's get that money.
So true.
That's a 12-second split laying down the it.
Find a buyer.
Well, we thank you. And now we're going to put that baton in the hand of the lady that inspired it all. We're talking about Miss Annie Willie herself. Go get it, Annie.
Absolutely. I am sharing what the previous speaker just spoke about. You can sell manure. Why can't we sell financial services? You can go to a flea market If you want to see this, go to a flea market, look around, walk around. You will see some ugliest thing and people are buying it. They're not saying no. So let's go and sell this financial services. Thank you.
Ooh. All right, all right. You know we ready to go when the Annie Willie inspired recap relay person herself comes in less than 30 seconds split. We like it, we like it. And now we get the chance to pass the baton on to another phenomenal champion. She works it, and she's all about education and knowing how to do just what Coach Erik was talking about. All those ways of learning and earning. So let's give it to none other than Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Ooh, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Right? Y'all know the song, right? So we're not competing with anybody. We're about collaboration. So I recall in my other company where it's about competition. Oh, we're in the same place. We're going after the same people. There are people everywhere. People everywhere. So we're not in competition. We are here for collaboration, mutual benefit. And let's go win, guys.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. We still under 30 seconds with our splits, and that was doing it with Dr. Teresa O'Day. Well, I'm just saying, well, we know what we need to do right now because we're going to take it and continue to apply the knowledge that Coach Erik showed us we need to be getting down with. And we know we can do that with none other than the best way to get it with our anchor leg of the day. She is our international recap specialist that captures it all. We're talking about Miss Rita.
Thank you, Troy.
MVP
time. Winning Wisdom Worthy Wednesday. Let's go and let's grow. Uncle Jock had a revelation last night on the Medicare piece. How many people here know what your FIN number is? FIN number, your financial independence number. That's the number when you retire or how much you want. Most people say 100,000 a year. So you multiply 100,000 a year times 30 years, that lets you know, Houston, we have a problem. So the Medicare piece, we get paid every year. That's another way to add to your FIN number. Broaden your lens and think big. Add to your yearly income in your retirement. We have to step up our game. Know your numbers. After doing the activities, getting the names and numbers, you have to follow up and close. What's the most powerful gift you can get? The most powerful gift you can get is other people. We have powerful people in this village. Get with them. Newbies, you are in the right place. Stay in the car. Don't be scared to ask for help. This Medicare referral program is easy. Get fired up and go. Be focused and locked in on your next promotion. Speak it into existence. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Get to the business promised land. Be fired up. Stay fired up. The NIL Summit was amazing. It was a great showing. It was getting the athletes and the parents protected and covered. More events, more people you help, the more money you make. Newbies, you can still build your team when you are unlicensed. Most people want to start their own business, but don't want to run the plays. Employees' worst nightmare is losing their job. The entrepreneur's worst nightmare is having to get a job. Most people start a business so they can get away from their job, but they do not follow instructions and have to go back to their job. 95% of businesses fail in the first year. Who wants to be part of the 5% to make money in this industry? In 2024, there were over 400,000 people became millionaires. You can be one by following the plan. Nobody is responsible for giving you the play. You have to seek it out. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You are responsible for getting your information. Call, seek it out. What is the play to get to the next level? That is the question that you ask. How did you become successful in this industry? Another question you can ask. Come here and get the nuggets. But what are you going to do with the nuggets? There are companies out there making money selling dirt, and dirt is free. There are people out there making money selling maneuver. So why are you saying you can't do it? You have to have the right mindset. If they can make a financial profit selling crap, you got to be able to make a living selling generational wealth and pride. We have something to be proud of. People getting rich selling water. People even got rich selling pet rocks. We are selling real opportunities and legacy. We are crazy for greatness. There are 4 types of knowledge. Number 1, learn knowledge. That's your teachings and your trainings, called book smart. Learn knowledge has its place in this industry because you have to get licensed and you have to learn the product. With AI, the first time in American history, the next wave of wealth, the rich and the poor are at the same level. So let me explain. Number 1, we had the agricultural age. In the agricultural age, land equal wealth. The rich people had more land. 2, industrial age. That was machinery equals wealth. The people who could make things got rich. Number 3, the distribution age. That was your Walmarts, your Amways, your Mary Kays, people who had distribution channels. And you had to have money. They got rich. 4, technology age. That's when computers came out and they were very expensive. The rich had the advantage. Now, AI is here. The rich do not have an advantage. It's an open playing field. The regular rich people, they don't know more about AI than we do. They are learning. AI goes beyond ChatGPT. Don't sit back and do nothing. What are you learning and who are you learning from? Number 2, applied knowledge. That's when you go apply what you learn. You get the experience. This morning call is learn knowledge, but do you go apply it? Don't apply it and then get a no and quit. Go expecting to get a yes. There are enough people out there that you don't have to go back sometimes. Don't get frustrated. Sometimes people do not see your message. Don't get too high when it's high. Don't get too low when it's low. Those first 2 things, learn knowledge and applied knowledge, will get you on the right path. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and the next 2 will make you rich. That's it, but that's not all. There's more. Please just don't rely on my recap. You can go back and listen to today's Pass the Ball on Uncle Jock's YouTube channel, and that's Uncle J-O-C. And you can go back and you can listen to this great training in full on Everybody's Coach, Erik Robinson, and that's Erik, E-R-I-K. But most importantly, please remember to share today's training with your teams. Now that's it, and that's all.
Thank you, MVP. You know how to get it in. You get it in every day. Miss Rita. We can't say how much we thank you, and we're going to say that every day. We can't say how much we thank you for the value you bring, Miss Rita, to the table. Thank you much.
Always welcome. Always.
You deserve this round of applause right here. For sure.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, folks. And we want to thank the rest of you villagers for participating and showing up for Good Morning Experts at the biggest and baddest CEO meetup on the planet. And we also want to thank the Grio Leo for steering the car. You know what? Going around picking up everybody's stories and making some courageous conversations this morning. All right. And now we get to also thank none other than the masterclass man of the day. We talking about everybody's coach. He drives that package car and delivers the play of the day every day and don't leave nobody hanging. So he makes all his stops. Well, and that being said, we want to also thank Ms. Rita for doing her thing always. MVP qualified. Yes, indeed she is. All right. And with that being said, now that you all have the play of the day and know exactly what to do with it, let me ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Kill it.
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. Well, I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you.
Wow. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Today is Winning Wednesday. Let's go win. We're getting close to halfway through the month. So I want y'all to operate like this is halfway through the month. Another question I put in the chat. Level up. Let's make an effort. Invite your guests, invite people, start talking to people. You got to start telling them, hey, y'all, the ticket we got is reduced. It's $30. And some of y'all got a regular ticket. You got an extra ticket. Let's pack the house. I'm telling you, I've been seeing some of I was in Utah and I'm seeing the Miami. Y'all, let's not let them be outdone. Let's go, just put all your energy, effort, all the Medicare people y'all got, y'all need to get there. It's going to be some announcements. It's going to be some bomb burners. I got some announcements coming. I can't tell you what's happening. Just know you in the right place at the right time. And I need y'all to trust me, just mash the gas harder than you think you can go. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
Y'all know how hard I've been running in the background, how hard I've been going. Man, you feel like you're burning the candles at both ends of the stick. But I'm telling you right now, once the lights go out and God calls, says, boop, your day is done, it's over. Are y'all with me? It's over. Once the game is over, this game is over. I used to always play this game called Asteroids. And it's how you go, and it just, it was a little space like a triangle. And it'll shoot little things. This is before the fancy games, and it'll blow up the rocks. And the rocks are always kind of gravitating to the ship. And the rocks hit your ship, you die, right? But there was a couple of things, like 2 or 3 buttons, you can hit it, and it'll blow up it destroys everything on the screen. And you got 3 of them, lifelines, boom, and it destroys everything on the screen. And you know what will always drive me bananas is when I got killed or watched somebody get killed by the asteroid and they had the other things that they could kill it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna go down, I don't want to get destroyed and I still have my buttons that I can I can clear the whole table. Are y'all with me? So what I'm saying is, don't let the lights go off on you and you still have some greatness in your tank. Why? Because you're trying to reserve it. No, I don't want to use the greatness just yet. I don't want to use it just yet. I don't want to use it just yet. At what point in time do you want to use it? And I'm gonna close with this. I saw this little dumb meme. I think it's dumb in this Facebook group. And the guy says, I got $9.8 million in my 401k, and I got $3,000 in my savings account and $1,000 in my checking account. And my wife says she wants to go on vacation. And I told her we can't because we broke. And it was, and people started making all these comments, right? And it was like, nah, she's right. He's right. Right? That's just that's the retirement money and boom, boom, boom. I'm saying to myself, man, if I'm her his wife, I'm sorry, I don't condone divorce, but I'm out of here, man. We get separation, whatever. But I'm gonna get separation and take half of that $9 million. I'm gonna have $5 million in my own, and I can take my own vacation. But the people's minds are like, nah, you gotta save, you gotta wait, you gotta Listen, y'all. Wait until I retire and get 65 so I can have this money that I can't go and take a vacation and enjoy the vacation I can take. Because I can tell you right now, I could probably do some more partying and vacationing and have a better time back before I hurt my back. If you tell me 20 years ago, you say, Eric, you go to the Bahamas 20 years ago. Oh, me and Dr. Mary, you go to Tahiti or whatever you want to go. We could do a little bit more. Maybe not as smart, but we could probably, our body physically could do more back then. So what am I telling y'all? Don't leave it in the tanks for when you get 80, when you get 70, when you get 90. Are y'all catching me? Today is the only time we got promised. Burn that camp. Let's go all out so we can have a better retirement. Uncle Jock just showed you he can take this next 3 years and create the retirement income that most people don't have when they work 40 years. Most people work 40 years and will not have $100,000 coming in retirement income. It just ain't gonna make sense. Like your job ain't gonna pay you $100,000 when you making $40,000 a year now. I'm making $60,000 now, but when I'm retiring, my job is gonna give me $100,000. Come on, no, they ain't. Are y'all with me? So, but we can create that $100,000 passive income if we run for the next 3 years without fear. And that's both sides: Medicare, life insurance, annuities, investment. Let's go build your business, build your team, and you will not have to look back and worry about money. Are y'all catching me? That will not, now, whether you spend the money wisely, that's on you. That's a whole nother subject. Trust me. That's a whole nother subject, because our business, I can tell you this, in 4 years, our business got to the point now that our business creates a good income with or without me. Now, and my spending habits, talking to my family now. Does it match up to the income? No. So I can't stop. Are y'all with me? But if it was just me by myself solo, yeah, I could put the brakes on and live a good life on the income that I know is coming in from my business that I built in 4 years. But I ain't by myself. Eric, get off your soapbox before you get they storm the Capitol. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully they ain't watching today.
They watch.
I love y'all. Have an amazing day. DJ, take it away. If I come back and I got a hurt back, that's because I was on the couch last night, y'all.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Get out there and go. And Troy, I just got to say this, what you said real quick. He said, I retired after 34 years at UPS, and I was told I could make another $1,000 a month if I work another 10 years. If I work another 10 years, I can add an extra $1,000 a month coming in. That's $12,000 a year. If I work another 10 years, y'all, come on, don't play with this. Please don't play with this business opportunity. Love y'all.
Let's go.
Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Thank you.
Eric trying not to blink. Look at him. And y'all really looking.
Couldn't hang on. Couldn't hang. Had to move the eyes. All right. Peace and blessings, everybody. Have a great day, great evening. Make some good things happen. Bless somebody and be blessed by default. All right. Same time, same place.